People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-peopler.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly soaps, could be located at peopler.etsy.com. I'm going to have to get some new glasses because these have a little split right there and right there because they're about to break. Because I have a big head, so when I put the glasses on, I'm actually stretching them just a little bit. Because my actual glasses are lost somewhere in this house. Anyway, I come here to talk to you about coffee cups. Interesting conversation went on in the forums where someone is jealous of their significant other's hobby, not whether or not they have a guy or a girl, but their hobby and what makes them, what they spend time on, so forth, so on. My brain says, hey, if you're jealous of my soaping, soap right along with me. You know I like coffee. You better buy some coffee grounds and some creamer because, hey, we're going to hang out together. Anyway, I have a daughter who has bought me at least 7 coffee cups and fusses at me every now and then because she never sees me use the coffee cups. So I get that. Anyway, I'm going to show you my 4 favorite coffee cups, the 3 that I don't use, and the one that's continuously in use, and why they're my favorites. This is my Starbucks cup. It's currently filled to here with coffee, so I can't, really display it properly. But this has a very sturdy handle. It originally had a crack here. I took it back to Starbucks, said, hey, this cup has a crack in it. They immediately gave me another cup. Same size, same description, everything. So, hey, Plus, I'm at Starbucks so much that, usually they see me coming and they say, hey, Kay, you didn't bring your cup? Well, it's got a crack in it. Well, bring it back. You can't knock service like that. Plus the fact they always know my name. They 90% of the time know my order unless I do that switch it up thing on them. I walk in, I'm holding my cup. Peppermint mocha latte, extra peppermint, no whipped cream. Yeah. So then when I say, well, today I'm thinking, and she'll go, Frappy? And I go, yeah. But, one time I walked in, she goes, Kay, we got Tribute. Really? Pour it up, because Tribute is my absolute favorite, but they took it off the market, and they're no longer going to use it. Now, because of overwhelming response, it's back as seasonal. And when I had enough money, I bought myself 5 containers of Tribute. Still got half of one downstairs somewhere. For Christmas, somebody gave me some Colombian blonde. And, I'm a coffee kind of girl. In the meantime, here's these coffee cups my baby girl gave me that I love them, but I don't use them for coffee. And I'm going to show you why. Okie dokie. Hold on a second. And, of course, I just knocked it over. Let's see. Well, I'll get back to that one. Okay, this one, isn't it cute? Hold on. I use it to store my earrings on. Look at the inside of that. It's got a little bone right there and a doggy that's trying to get the bone. Adorable, right? If I use this hand to drink the coffee. But since I happen to be left-handed and my cup happens to be on the left side of the room, I can't use it to drink coffee with. And I discovered that by darn near, I chipped this tooth. Look there. I darn near knocked my tooth out reaching up to use the cup, and I didn't realize that darn thing was there on the left-hand side. So I went like this, and darn near, my mouth was sore for 3 days. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can dig the other one out. It fell behind. but I will describe it to you. It's your standard builder cup. It's got a picture of me and my daughter in it, and it says Christmas 2011. Love that cup. I dust it off once a week and put it right back in that same spot. It's there. Every time I look at it, I smile. But I'm not going to use that as a coffee cup because if I spill coffee, and come on, you've seen this. I spill coffee frequently. And then if you wash it, the water's going to get in there and ruin that picture. So that is forever going to be a cup that I use as a keepsake or for earrings or whatever. Then this came this Christmas. Know what it says? It says, hashtag I need coffee now. And the handle is shaped like a hashtag. It's so adorable. But I noticed a problem. You hear that? This is solid. That is hollow, which means over the course of time, filling it up with coffee, especially the way I drink coffee, that's going to break off of there, and the poor thing would just be, wingless cup or a cup without a handle. And I have enough cups without a handle. Let's see. One of my favorites, I turned it into hold on. For emergencies, there's a candle in there. Oh, it's waxed in. That ain't coming out of there. The candle, we have a lot of blackouts in Cincinnati and power outages, so forth and so on. So I just reach over there, burn a candle until it's done. And this was the perfect size. It's like no other coffee cup fits that thing, And by the same token, I didn't have an ashtray that I could, use for that purpose. At the time, I was a smoker, and it was like the ashtray would have spent time with the candle, and that just could be a fire hazard, especially if you're dealing with a blackout. So I found that coffee cup, stuck it in there. Now, I have e-cig, so it's no worry. I mean, for the first month, I was still putting the e-cig in the ashtray because I forgot, hey, it doesn't have to go in the ashtray. I now keep it in a pocket or stick it in my purse or in a case or, the thing that looks like an ashtray, but if you actually stick some fire in there, you're going to have snap, crackle, pop because it's made of plastic. And not the good kind of plastic that's made for fire. This is purely decorative, This is actually my case for my hearing aids, but I don't keep that in there unless I'm dehydrating them, and I have a better container for the dehydration, so I just keep my mini juices in there, like for the sample sizes and such, and extra chargers for different brands, because not all chargers is the same. You see what I'm saying? This one, I don't even remember the company that one's for. I think it's Swisher. But it reminds me, that one needs to go in there. Different chargers, even if they look exactly the same and work exactly the same, the mechanics on the inside might be, incompatible, which means if I stick this charger with that plug, it might decide, oh, I'm going to fry because you didn't use my brand. Just like the Triton, the Halo Triton and the Halo G6, they look exactly the same. It's the same company, but right across it, it says, do not use the Triton charger with a G6 tank, or G6 SIG, and the G6 says, do not use a Triton tank charger, blah, blah, blah. Same company, but apparently whatever's on the inside, you know. Anyway, let me see if I can reach over here and get that cup so I can show you right quick. Hold on. One second. Yeah. That thing got wedged right in between my mirror, not the mirror, the curtain and the window and the headboard. Eventually I'll work out how to say words, but anyway, isn't that cute? It's the two of us. And a wind tag. So forever I will know this is Christmas 2011 from Topaz. And that's Topaz and me. My baby beautiful. Yeah. But this, I mean, literally, the way you use this cup, see that? That is not, shall we say, stable enough. And, I mean, I'm turning it, I'm trying to tighten it, but it literally gets to a certain point and then it keeps right on turning. This is not sturdy enough to use for coffee because if I wash it once, all the water's going to get in there and ruin that really pretty picture. So, I use it another way. I keep stuff in there. At first I was using it as a pencil case, but hold on, let me show you my pencil case. You see that? This is actually made to be a pencil case. It came with a notepad, so forth and so on. So, and I just found a long lost earring, which is why I started putting them there. But every time I use it as a pencil case, then I had to locate the top that went with that coffee cup because the top is shorter than the pencils were, so they couldn't use the top. So I just used the pencil case as a pencil case. I used that cup as a memo or a reminder. And, you know, you've seen the other two cups, and then I have my Starbucks cup. So what's your favorite and why? And stay tuned, stay blessed. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I am People7, otherwise known as People elsewhere on the internet. purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com is my blog. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye now.